time to be a marketer.
So I just watched like over an hour of Google Marketing Live, which is mainly 80% word salad, but there were a few announcements that caught my attention. Now, even if you're not an advertiser, these are some of the most important things that you should be aware of, even though this is not going to be rolling out next week or even maybe next month, but this might roll out over the course of the next 6 months. Now, as someone who runs ads for many of my clients, this is probably the most important update to Google Ads. From when I actually started running ads 15 years ago, the system has become immensely more complex. The per click has become more expensive, but this promises to change a lot of that. I think Google Marketing Live, minus the 80% word salad, has a lot of information packed into it. And in this video, I'll go ahead and start unpacking this information, which is not a lot of information, by the way, but it's a lot of information to take in because there are a lot of significant changes that they're making to their advertising platform. I SEO for a living. I also now have my website now has a couple of services that are live. So you have the topical mapping service, you have the website audit service. So if you're looking to buy a website audit, to get your website audited, just visit the link in the description, click the buy button, start it, and we'll start auditing your website. Now, all right, so let's get rolling.
These shifts our industry is facing and thinking, wow, it's a tough.
I don't know about you guys, but this guy has awesome hair. For someone that works at Google, he's a good-looking guy, he's got awesome hair. Nothing against it, I like it, but just thought that I should add this over here.
With the speed, demands, and unpredictability of consumers like never before. And we're here to put AI to work for your business.
We know the pressures that all of you and your businesses are facing. You're expected to deliver results today while building a plan to drive sustainable, long-term growth. Your businesses want a healthy return on their capital while examining their expenditures more closely than ever. And you're being asked to wrap your arms around what the AI shift could mean for all of your organizations. At Google,
this is something that I agree with 100%. And because this is a system that we need to keep up with the demands of our customers, but the catch is later on in the video.
Well, we want to be your trusted partner to help you navigate all of this. We're committed to driving a future ads experience that's not only AI powered, but also privacy first. And today we'll share how we plan to do exactly that. We see Google AI multiplying your business results across 3 different areas. Your customer.
Yeah, I know one of the pressures I face is people from Google calling me and saying that they can help me manage, when the only management assistance they offer is for me to turn on stuff that I don't want to turn on. That would up my budget and drain my account or drain my client's account in this case of a lot of money. So I wish they would have that craziness turned off, but apparently they're gonna turn that over to AI. And watch this is important.
Customer connections, your creative, and your level of confidence. We've been working on a new solution powered by a large language model.
See, this is where the word salad comes in because we already know all businesses want to return on their investment. All businesses want to make money. So, skip the word salad and just get to the point.
Tuned specifically from ads data to make campaign construction easier than ever for search ads. Our new conversational experience in Google Ads. You can have a natural language conversation with Google Ads to help you create keywords and assets that drive better performance.
You will find this new search generative experience.
Okay, so this is what I don't believe. It's going to be privacy first because Google is intrusive. Google, whoever is clicking on your website, you might not know who they are, but Google certainly will, and Google will make sure that you don't know anything about the person that's coming onto your website, or at least at the least possible information, because they want to know everything. They even want to know how many children this guy has, how many cars he owns, how much money he has in his bank account. So I don't believe this for 1 second, because what Google is saying is that the AI privacy first is AI will know everything, but then you will not know anything. So this is the kicker, but this is kicker number 1. There are other kickers here too.
SGE, in Search Labs, a new program to access early experiments in search, starting with the US. Today, I'd like to build on what we said at Google I/O and talk about how we are integrating ads natively into these experiences. And to do so, we're going to be running many experiments this year because we want to really understand what works for users and what works for all of you so that you continue to get the performance you've just come to expect from search ads. And for Performance Max, we have two new optimization goals. One is around acquiring customers who have a high lifetime value, and the second is around acquiring customers who've just not been paying much attention to you recently. You'll be able to guide Google AI to bid more for both of these categories of users.
We're building AI-powered solutions for every step of your creative process.
I think campaign construction is something that should be made easier, which was a lot easier 15 years ago when I started running PPC advertising, but then they overcomplicated it, become overly complex because they wanted to get people, because they mainly just wanted people to spend more money, and so they put them through this tunnel, just more complexity, so they don't know where their money is going, and it'll take them several $100s later before they figured out, oh, all right, so, we can turn all of this crap out. But Google doesn't want you to know that you can turn all of that stuff off. And I think by doing this, they're not only making campaign management easier, but they're also making it more obnoxious because a lot of the stuff you'll not even see. AI will optimize that, or at least I hope they do not do that. But watch the video. Let's go ahead.
Our vision of your creativity brought to life via Google AI is becoming even more of a reality. With the revamped asset creation flow in Performance Max, you can create and curate best-in-class assets easier than ever. To get started, you simply enter your website. From there, your Google AI starts learning about your brand, pulling details such as your product descriptions and your logo. It also uses these to better understand your brand's unique qualities. As a result, your campaign is populated with your text and other assets relevant to your brand. We'll even suggest new images generated just for you.
Our Performance Max campaigns suck, by the way. So, just thought I would add this over here. If you're running a Performance Max campaign and you have not fine-tuned it, you don't know what you're doing, you can end up spending a lot of money and seeing little in the way of results.
We're introducing a new Merchant Center experience called Google Merchant Center Next. Businesses will be able to use our simplified experience to automatically connect product information from their website. You'll have control over how your products appear on Google without the hassle of manually uploading a feed.
Use our new Product Studio to enhance and create high-quality product images in minutes. It's part of our ongoing efforts to make it easier than ever for retailers to showcase their products.
Now, this is where it gets really fun. You can add in the description of what you want your photo to look like. Let's put this one on a stone platform. And because it's a peach-scented lotion, I think we should add some peaches, and plants would be good too. You just click to generate the scene, and after a little bit, you'll have 4 options to choose from.
Canva, and you can do in various other programs. But the beauty here is that you can do it from within Google Ads. So you can just upload the photo with a transparent background or with a white background, and Google handles everything else. Even though I don't think this is going to work exactly the way they're showing it, because there's going to be quite a bit of back and forth. There's going to be a lot of frustration because even right now, the systems that have this in place, it doesn't work as it should. And so there are abnormalities that you need to deal with, but it may work with a very simple image like they're showing us over here. But I'm excited for this feature because I want to see how it works.
You need measurement that enables you to understand the difference between a click and a fully realized customer relationship across channels. It's possible to deliver measurement and insights that you...
So I already talked about search experience, Google search experience, or whatever they're calling it. And I will be giving my 2 cents about it in terms of SEO. But I think this is going to be a goldmine for advertisers, but not just any advertiser. This is going to be for the highest bidders, the people, the advertisers, the corporations that have the biggest budgets that can put in the biggest bids. This is for them. This is not for, the small business owner that maybe just has $1,000 to run advertising. This is not for them.
You can use to grow customer lifetime value and propel your business into an era of next-level growth.
Google Analytics 4 is a great example of a tool that makes Google AI available for everyone and helps you better measure your impact in a privacy-safe and durable way.
But then you're probably wondering, what do I do today to prepare? Well, we've assembled a new checklist of what I'm calling the Google Ads AI Essentials. These are the actions that you can take today. Please download this checklist, pin it up in the office wall, or...
Right now, by the way, Merchant Center is broken. So from the time they launched it, the Merchant Center had bugs, and there were various bugs that I ran into when using it. They're finally able to, iron out most of those bugs, but now they're changing it. And so I think for the next year, after this is launched, after this goes public, you're gonna have to be dealing with a lot of bugs. So be prepared for that. So I'm using, Google Analytics 4, and I can tell you it's broken. It doesn't work as well as it should. A lot of the features are buggy, and I know that they're gonna iron this out sooner or later. But it's just that if you're an early adopter like I was, but now you're not an early adopter because you've just got a few days before it's mandatory to be using it. But it's not ready for prime time, but you're being forced to use it because the improvements will be made based on your experience. And so they want you to have an experience that's maybe not the best experience, but then they will build on it if they decide to do it. That is, so you're pretty much tied in with them, but it is what it is. If you want to learn more about the Search Generative Experience, I have a separate video about that I made a few days earlier. You can check that video out over here. And until then, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.